Picked a few games. If there are some others that you would like to add, please feel free. I'm going to start, obviously, Spain versus USA. USA, absolutely incredible. They are really looking like the serious contenders there for the trophy. They're 1.4, which I thought was quite nice. Obviously, runners-up of Group B, Spain. I think they're going to have a tough time against USA. Even just USA -1, 1.63. I definitely think that's the look on the game. -1.5 USA, 2.25. They have yet to concede a single goal. Start us off there, EJ. What do you like?
They're going to concede a goal in the round of 16. Man, I think we all were pretty damn impressed with what the China goalkeeper did, but I'm not expecting the American goalkeeper to be able to pull that off. You and I have gone back and forth about defense. I told you they were pretty good when we did the first show. They've certainly held their own so far. You know what, man? It's going to come. There's no way they're going to be able to sustain 20, how many? My God, man. That was just crazy to watch Spain put up all those shots. I don't think the U.S. will be able to sustain it, man. I think they'll both score, and I like the over 2.5 too. Both of them have value. Looking about even money either way. Man, I like them both to score. I see a 2-1 match happening. It's that simple, really.
2-1 match. So not too many goals. What do you think, No. What do you think, Whale Capper?
I'm looking for 3-0 USA. I think they maintain their clean sheets here. And while yes, I want to give the Chinese goalkeeper for the second half performance, especially, was just incredible. I don't see Spain getting those opportunities really against the United States. And yes, we've gone back and forth. And yes, I still feel like if there's an Achilles heel for this U.S. team, it is in their defense. It is in their goalkeeping. That said, they've just got so much depth and so much such an overwhelming advantage at the midfield that I feel like they will be able to dominate possession. When Spain does have possession, they have not shown any ability to finish. That has been the paramount, the key trademark of what you can say about Spain to this point in the tournament is they cannot finish. And so even though I concede, USA is due to give one up eventually. I still like Team USA on the handicap -1.5.
Yeah.
The price you found, Natalie, was even better than I got. That is a beautiful price. What did you say? 2.25?
Yeah.
I love that. USA, they should have won about 4-0 against Sweden. I thought they left a lot on the field, and I could see 3-0, 4-0 here against Spain. I just love their ability and the different looks they can give you. In terms of how they want to run their attack, and the fact bringing Carly Lloyd on as a super sub is going to be another kind of difference maker late in this one as far as back in the handicap for the Team USA. And I really love their chances to make it all the way to the final.
Yeah, so do I. I have to say a little bit more siding with Whale Capper just on this one. I'm doubtful whether Spain can score. I do like the -1 or the -1.5 there, 2.25. Barsaman, though, is liking USA to win and both teams to score. So he's with EJ, 3.02. So interesting.
That's a really nice price. Yes,
but you have to bet on Spain scoring.
Still,
and they will.
They might get a penalty. You never know. I have to say the refereeing has gotten a little suspect here late in this tournament. There's been some weird stuff going on. You never know. They could try to get Spain on the board via penalty like they did against South Africa, I guess. But it's, at that price, 3.0, that's not crazy.
Yeah, I think 3-1, 3-0. USA -1.5. I'm taking it. That's what I think.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
I'm in opposition. I
believe.
Go on.
No, I'd say I believe. That's their thing.
Gotta believe, man.
I believe that we will win. Yeah. We got it.
I believe you can fly, man.
I believe. Okay.
Yeah.
Next match here, France versus Brazil. France 1.36, draw 5.25, and Brazil 10.5. Quite a nice pairing again for France, obviously winning. They earned all 9 points, 3 wins. They play Brazil third. So again, 1.36, if you are going to put, USA 1.4, France 1.36, you can build quite a nice little parlay here with a few of these teams. I'm expecting a comfortable France win. Does anybody think any different?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, of course. Come on. They're the host. They have the crowd. They have the world behind them. No. I'm sorry. Brazil, obviously I blew the Italy match completely. You know what? Did you see what they brought to the table? Marta's going to be there. There's no way she's coming out of this match. There's no way. If Video pulls Marta out of this match, I will never even mention the man's name again. So obviously, there's just no way. Now we get back the big girl number 8 in that midfield. Hi. Remember how big of an issue we had about her not being in the match against Italy? Didn't really even affect them that much, amazingly. But now she's back too? Yeah. I'm sorry. Brazil +1? Sold. All over it. It's going to be closer than you think.
You're taking Brazil +1?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Whale Capper, what are you doing?
That's not a bad look. So let's talk about France a little bit. You're positive on France. I was down on Brazil to start this tournament just because I feel like they kind of have they're being priced like several cycles ago Brazil team. So you're getting inflated prices to back them. I feel like in general, not in this match really, but to this point you have kind of. I thought when I was bringing up the refereeing being a little dicey, I was specifically thinking of that Italy-Brazil match. I did not feel like that was especially fairly refereed. But all that said, France has not really impressed me. They had a 4-0 win to start out against South Korea. Turns out South Korea is absolutely terrible. It also the opening match for the home team, that the energy and the motivations are so wild that it's really. It's not unbelievable that they would overperform in that spot. But now here we sit, and they've never really done much as a squad. You look at France's women's national team history. What's the best they've ever done in the World Cup? What, quarterfinals, round of 16? I can't even remember. But they've never gone deep run in the World Cup. They've never made a deep run in the Euro. The farthest they've ever got is the quarterfinals of the Euro. So this is a team that's unproven to me. It's a team that we've seen nerves from. Just a couple of brutal mistakes. Awful own goal in was the second match, I believe, against I think it was the second, or it could have been the third match, I forget. But there was a brutal own goal. There's been some missed opportunities, some sloppiness off of their set pieces. I think France is a little vulnerable here. I think they're going to be a little nervous. I think they advance. But I'm going to take the under 2 3/4 here. So splitting my stake under 2.5, under 3. I think this is a 1-0, 1-1, 2-0 type of game. I do not think that this is a comfortable France roll out and dominate their opponents. I think in 90 minutes, if we go over 2 goals, I will be very surprised. So under is the play here for me.
1-1.
All right. And that brings in EJ's as well, that plus for Brazil there.
1-1.
All right. Germany versus Nigeria. I feel we're going to agree on this one. I think we're all going to unite with our bets on this one. Germany 1.17, draw 8, and Nigeria 15. I think it's going to be very dominated by Germany. I think they're going to have a lot of ball possession. I don't think Nigeria will score. EJ, what do you think?
Exactly where the plays are. Exactly where the plays are. Germany -1 first half. Is like even money. Okay. Germany to be a half at that time by a goal? You should please. The both teams to score is no. And did you see the price on that? Both teams to score? No. Thanks, line setters. The odds makers are stoned out of their mind. I don't know who got drunk walk into there. I'm going to put the dude both to score. Dude, you're drunk. Stop being a drunk. I have no idea what that dude was doing. But you know what, man? No, they will not both score. There's no chance Nigeria's going to score in that match. There's no chance. 0 chance. Of course, I was that confident in the Italy match, so all right. I don't want to get too overconfident again because last time it bit me in the ass. But you know what, man? I'm not convinced that Germany is going to let down on Nigeria. Yeah, Germany first half -1. Beautiful price.
Very nice.
And no, they won't both score. No.
Yeah, good prices there. Yeah, Germany wins 1.8. Even Germany halftime, full-time, 1.62. Not a bad,
Something.
Yeah.
There's something there.
There is a little bit of meat on that bone.
A little bit.
What do you think, Whale Capper? What are you liking?
So I'm capping this Germany 4-0. I think I agree with both of your looks. Everything that you've mentioned so far is kind of on my radar. Germany -2.5 is my favorite play here. We've seen Germany build into this tournament. They've gotten better every game. And if history is any indication to us, they do not take their foot off the gas and just try to get a win in the knockout stages. They like to set the tone. They will bring out their best in round of 16. And I think Nigeria will be missing two very, very important pieces who are out on yellow and red. The Nigeria team at full strength was no match for Germany. The Nigeria team at depleted depth is especially troublesome. I don't see much hope here for Nigeria. I think they can hang their hats on having qualified. That is it's a huge success for them to have gotten to this point, and nothing but congratulations. And I hope their program continues to kind of, use this to grow and to improve and be more competitive in future years with the European clubs. But this is where the road ends for them. I like Germany to score in both halves. I think that's a very favorable price. That's a very favorable price. I'm not. I would have made that about -160, and it's about -130. If you shop around, you might be able to do even better. I like the Germany handicap better than Germany team total goals over, because again, as we've talked about, I don't think Nigeria gets on the sheet here. And then it's the halftime full time. Another great look. That's a favorable price. Should be a fun kind of a tone setter for Germany here as they kind of march through the bottom half of this draw, which looks like it's paved for them to make a final.
Yeah.
Whale, they're winning the cup. Dude. They're winning the cup.
That works for me. I mean, it's going to be USA Germany at this point.
Germany's winning the cup.
Yeah, if you go most likely path.
Germany's winning the cup.
You think they're beating the US? That's going to be a great final. I think it's going to be. I would say that's your most likely final, but USA is so dynamic. I don't know if they can outscore them. Well, it'll be fascinating to break
the dynamics, man. Germans are just absolutely concentrated, man. You fully focused. I'm sorry. No, we've seen too many kind of a stray little. Dude, that 13-0 was actually not beneficial to the Americans. That didn't help them, and that didn't make everybody see them in a better light. They actually took more heat back here than you could imagine, man. The press they tore them apart for tearing them poor Thailand people down. I'm not. I don't think the USA actually has the vibe or the team to take out Germany, man. Germany's winning the cup. Mark it down. I said it now. I said it 2 weeks ago, man. 750 plus 750. Still have Germany pending. I'll wait for cash it when this cup is over.
Plus 750. Yeah. So here's a good one. Bossman says both teams to score no. And the over 2.5 goals, you get it 2.67. It's a little. It's like the Alex Classic, but with like a slight twist to it, because it's like both teams to score no.
Yep.
So I would actually kind of look at even exact score 3-0 and 4-0. I think that's where this lands.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's not a huge range outside of that. I don't think you're going to see 5, 6, 7, but I also don't think you're going to see Germany 1 or 2-0. So I don't know. My favorite look is definitely Germany -2.5. I think that's the way you want to attack that. But I think everything else we've kind of laid out here is our value place.
-1 first half.
Yeah, Prognosticus Deportivo says Germany 3-0. So, I think I knew we'd be on the same page on this match. All right. Norway versus Australia. Australia 2.2, draw 3.6, and Norway also 3.6. An evenly matched match, I think. I think it's going to be goals. Goals, both teams to score. You can do the Alex Classic for around 2.1. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Am I on the right track?
You're reading my mind.
I think they'll both score. I definitely see the 1-1.
That is my look here. Over.
Over 2.5 goals, 1.72, just a single bet.
No.
My look was over 2.5, over 3. I think this is. I think both teams have huge question marks on the back line. Defensives of Australia is not impressed. Norway has given up some laughers, and both teams have pretty dynamic and powerful attack and nice set pieces, great penalty takes. So I think you're talking about 2-2 here, goes into extra time, and somebody wins the penalty shootout or something like that.
Somebody you don't know, but we're going to see goals, and it's going to be from both sides. All right.
Fingers crossed it's the Aussies. I got Matilda's future at 15-1 or 18-1 actually, and I would really love to see them take down Norway and then England, because that would be fun to see Aussie versus U.S. match in the semifinals.
Yeah. I like that draw call, man. There's so much value in that draw call. I honestly think it's gonna be 1-1. I think everybody sees what's happened so far, and then you look back at kind of all their stats and all their history too, and you're like, God, goals, and I just see goals, and it's just goals, and it just points everybody right to the over. Dude, no.
Really?
It's going to be 1-1. It's going to be 1-1. They're both going to score. I definitely think they're both going to score. I don't like that over. Everybody should be on that. If you're a stat reader and you love to look at that, sure, everything's going to point you to the over. Don't do it. Because everything's pointing you right to it. If it was that easy and that obvious, everybody'd be cashing this over. No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be that easy, man. I wish it was that easy. You'd say, everybody go catch a ticket. It could be 1-1. It could be 1-1. They're both going to score. That's a nice bet. But I like the draw.
Yeah, both teams to score 1.59, so definitely lower than that, over 2.5 goals. No, I'm not going by stats. I agree with what Whale Capper there said. Just some of those goals that they've let in, I think they're leaky on the defence, and I think that as a result, and they have been quite good going forward. So that's why I'm liking the overs.
Yep.
Leaky. Yeah.
All right. Now, Whale Capper, you wanted to talk about England. So England versus Cameroon there. England very short favourites there, 1.17, draw 9, and Cameroon 23. Obviously, great draw for England there. Yeah.
Really? Well, you wanted to discuss the England-Cameroon match, man.
I asked him, and he said,
what the hell made you say, you know what? Let's go on here and talk England-Cameroon today, man. What are you doing? What do you got?
This is it. This isn't my favorite one at all, but it's one that I have a play on. We got are we doing another video on Monday? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Because the England-Cameroon is Sunday, and I like a look in this one. I think, believe it or not, even though Cameroon is outclassed in this one, even though England looks like a dynamic and powerful team and a true contender, I see a Cameroon team here that is versatile, that is fast, and England has given up some goals that have been a little bit, questionable. Really, I don't think they should have conceded against Scotland. I was surprised they conceded against Japan. Yeah, no,
that's a rivalry game, man. All right, go ahead.
The England team had an easy path to this point. I think Group D was the weakest group of all the groups we saw play, and I actually think that Cameroon is a step up from the three teams that they've played to this point. And with that step up, I think is going to come a challenging match. The way that Cameroon played against the Netherlands was really impressive. They fought really freaking hard. Cameroon, I thought Netherlands got a favorable whistle in that match, which kind of led to the final score. I thought that was they were separated by about a goal in terms of how well they played, which lends me into backing Cameroon here on the handicap. I'm at 1 3/4, so I've split my stake between plus 1.5 and +2. And I think England comes away with a 1-goal win here, and we cash that ticket on Cameroon, who has the Indomitable Lionesses. Best nickname left in the tournament, the Indomitable Lionesses. They fight, and they give us. They put on a show. They give the England fans a scare. England comes away with the deciding goal in minute 88 here, winning 2-1. That's my prediction.
Wow. Show us your crystal ball. You just mapped out the entire game.
That's right, man.
Yeah, interesting.
Cameroon, the Indomitable Lionesses. Let's go.
We've got one viewer here is liking them the straight win, Cameroon, at odds of 20.
At plus 2,200, huh? Dude, don't bet that. Tony, stop it.
No, go, go.
That's a big number.
A plus on the
This
handicap.
should be a competitive match.
Louis Dunn says, who is Cameroon's best player?
I can't pronounce her last
Stop
name,
it.
but it's like Ogunwe. She was incredible versus the Netherlands. Incredible. And you know,
She's all over the place.
it was. I don't know if you did you watch that match? It was kind of an embarrassment on the Dutch fans who were in the crowd. Like they were so put off by how dangerous this one attacker was. You know, streaking down the sidelines. They had a very difficult time keeping up with her. Very fast, very good ball skills. And the Dutch fans were booing her every time she touched the ball because you know she got roughed up a couple times and didn't get the call she was looking for, so she was lying around on the ground and delaying play. And
she reminded me of
Dutch
Salah.
fans were booing
She reminded me of Salah, who just runs down that line, man. That's all I could think of. Every time she did that, I was like, oh God, looks like Salah's running down that sideline.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And she can put one away against this England team. I feel like this is like a 0-0 at halftime. England gets on the board with a nice kind of design play early in the second half. Cameroon equalizes, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, are we going to extra time before England finally puts it away late? But this has all the writings of a very competitive match to me. When I saw that handicap plus 1.5, +2, very favorable price. So I took a swing on that already.
All right. Who do we see advancing to the quarterfinals? So obviously Germany, USA. Those ones are like the, pretty
England's
obvious.
Moving on. France is moving on.
France is moving on.
Sweden's moving on. Man, you see that total in Sweden? That's over 2. The Canada-Sweden total is a straight 2. Oh man! Oh God, that one drives me nuts. And that Netherlands-Japan match, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are we not going to cover that match? Are they both not going to score? You're damn right. They're both going to score. That total is beautiful too. Both to score over 2.5. Here's your little combo thing that everybody out there loves, man. There's going to be a beautiful price on that. They're both going to score, and that total is going to fly. All right? They'll be 2-2 at halftime. You want to worry about the rest of the match later? Please go cash 2 tickets. Netherlands, Japan, both to score, and that over. My goodness. We can't leave that off the board. No one should leave that off the board if you're listening to this. If you're even alive, those 2 plays should be on your board. Period.
What about you, Whale Capper? Is there, which teams do you think are going to make it to the quarterfinals?
I'm hopeful for Australia. Fingers crossed there. Although that is a dead even match. Very tough to call. Value's probably on Norway with the plus price to advance. And then England I like to go through narrowly. Germany I like to go through comfortably. USA comfortably. France narrowly. And then on the bottom I'm looking for the Netherlands. I think Canada gets by Sweden. Sweden's not impressed me at all, really. I think Canada puts them away. And then the Dutch and the Italians. So I think it's going to be a pretty European-heavy final 8 here with USA and Canada. And hopefully Australia kind of mixing it up.
Yeah. All right. It is heating up. Well, enjoy, boys. What is your favorite? If somebody just wanted to take a little stab and think, I'm not into, don't bet too much World Cup, but I'm gonna take a little one. Whale Capper, what's your favorite?
Yeah, it's definitely Germany minus 2.5.
Yeah, I think for the Germany game. What about
I was going to say the same thing about the Germany -1 first half. So just start your whole round of 16 right there. And then you can decide if you want to come back and play more. At least you'll be 1-0, and then you can say, now I'm playing with house money. Let's go.
I like Germany win to 0, 1.8. I also like as a combined bet Germany halftime full-time 1.62 combined with USA -1 at 1.63.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,